Hello, and welcome to another episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. This is Beriathan of the Citadel Guard of Gondor at what's got to be one of the worst places to go AFK while you look after a baby because, oh my god, a friggin' bird killed me. I got my payback, but still, a friggin' bird killed me. What are the chances? Well, only way a bird can kill you is by going AFK and not paying attention to what's going on, but well, that was an urgent matter. Anyway, we're back in Azanulbizar, and we are ready to advance the main quest now that we have helped the dwarves at Zerag-Zegil and Bundushathur. We have helped them with the orc problems they had at both camps, and now we are gonna report back to Thráin. So, in order to do that, we're gonna go back to Osmargathal, talk to the scout, and he will send us back immediately to where we need to be. I'm still kinda sad about that bear killing me. So unnecessary. I mean, when was the last time I died? Well, I technically did not die on camera, but still I died. And I don't remember when was the last time that happened. I should have looked out. I definitely should have. I thought I was gonna take not as long, and I was wrong, of course.
Have you a moment?
Lord Nine suspected you would be here, Hermáth. I am certain our cousins from the east have been grateful for your aid, but I come with orders from King Thráin himself. King Thráin and his vanguard make ready to set out, and we of the Iron Folk have been commanded to rally to Khur Azan. There is no time to waste. Follow me. Lead the way, I'm ready now. Oh, okay. This is gonna be another portion of, well, all of this is a flashback, but this is with Hermáth and everything. Okay, awesome. Yeah, we're ready to move on. What's gonna happen now? As the battle continued on the slopes of Zerag-Zegil and Bundushathur, I was recalled to Khur Azan. It seemed that Dain's ruse had not gone as unnoticed as he thought, but more pressing matters were at hand. Indeed, the Iron Folk had marched forth from Amdân at last, not yet to join the battle, but to stand closer in reserve after King Thráin's vanguard burst through the Orcish encampment of Kamaz-kala, the furthest border of Azog's would-be realm. As King Thráin and his vanguard battled down the Great Way, we of the Iron Folk stood ready to answer the horn calls of our brethren. None were more eager to join the fight than 9 orcs foe, but Urro forbade his son from following the vanguard to Khazad-dûm. With a black mattock in hand and his horn at his side, the Lord of the Iron Hills knew well his duty, but if news did not soon come of victory, he would sound the horn call himself and send the full fury of the Iron Folk against Azog. Alas, in the vanguard's wake, the orcs had reassembled at Kamaz-kala and yet unknown troubles were staring at Amdân. Alright, yeah, that's a very nice way of letting us know, well, give us a lot of exposition that maybe wouldn't have been as interested or as easy to do in the in a more direct format, but okay, well, now we are caught up to speed of what's going on with the war, and we gotta continue doing our thing. Many of the Iron Folk who have marched to Khur Azan, among the many Iron Folk who have marched to Khur Azan, you spot Dain. There he is. Oh my god, I hadn't realized, he's wielding the red axe. Oh my god, the axe that Thráin is wielding now at the present day, oh my god, that's so amazing. Hermáth. Though I tried to convince my father otherwise, he insisted on sending those messengers to find you. While you were off aiding the others, there was a bit of tension in the vanguard. It seems King Thráin's son, Frerin, and his esquire had something of an argument, and he sent that dwarf back to Amdân on some errand. Before Thromur could return, Frerin had no choice but to set off with the vanguard. Thromur! That was the squire's name! Lord Warg has asked us to repel the orcs at Kamaz-kala should we be needed in the Dale, but once that is done, you should find out what has been keeping Thromur. He had to hurry up or the battle will be over. Alright, give me just one moment, Thráin. I mean, this bush really doesn't help too much, but doing what I can to snap a good picture of you. If you would just... No, look to the other side. Because yeah, that bush doesn't help a lot. Oh, and here we have 9. Yeah, Thráin the Lakeless. 9, who died at the Battle of Erebor, and Gror, his father. Once again, I do struggle a little bit with dwarven names, be it Khuzdul or the common tongue, and there are so many dwarves. It's so hard to keep track of all of them. Anyway, we're ready to continue questing through Azanulbizar and advancing some of the pending quests we still have. But first, oh, what do we have here? At the very edge of Azanulbizar, the Orcish fort of Kamaz-kala guards the border of Azog's realm. There, the orcs toil to keep it all unwanted invaders, especially the dwarves of the Haban'akkâ. However, it seems these orcs must survive upon a meager supply of rations. If the rations were depleted, they might be more easily overrun by the Haban'akkâ. You should destroy Orcish provisions at Kamaz-kala. Count me in. At the very edge of Azanulbizar, the Orcish fort of Kamaz-kala guards the border of Azog's realm. It is rumored that Hurak, one of the Thrugh and Azog's personal guard, leads the orcs of Kamaz-kala and spurs them into battle against the Haban'akkâ. You should find and defeat Hurak at Kamaz-kala. And that, once again, seems to be it, but I'm still kinda wary about not missing anything in here. It seems I haven't. No. So far, we're doing good. We're doing good. So we just need to start fighting our way through Kamaz-kala. And once again, I might be trying to get more than I can chew on this. But the only problem here really are the defilers sapping your power. But I think, maybe not right now, but there is supposed to be another quest about some goblins, some other orc riders, I believe. And after this we'll need to go back to Amdân. So I guess we could have technically done that. Go back to Amdân on the previous episode after doing this, and we still would have had the chance of advancing all the other quests we had, but that actually gives me an idea. I think we can explore a little bit more this portion of the map before going back to Amdân, because we still have a few quests that we'll need to turn back there as well, so we might as well do everything we can. Come on. That was quick. That was really quick. And I think we have already reached the top of the camp. Yeah, here we have Urro and the last crate of provisions. With a jagged scimitar in hand, Urro keeps watch high above Khur Azan. Well, good luck with that. That's not gonna be enough. Though far harder than most orcs, you managed to defeat Urro and destroy all the provisions as well. Now, this might be a good vantage point for some screenshots, but I think better at daytime. No treasure caching here, disappointing. By destroying their provisions, you have done much to hinder the orcs gathered at Kamaz-kala. Although the Thrukkai have proven fearsome foes at Azanulbizar, you have triumphed over Urro and helped make clear their way to the gates of Khazad-dûm. Without such a strong defense at the edge of the dale, Azog's advantage is lost. That was great. That was great. Alright, so yeah, this orc camping here really is not that much, not that impressive, not that anything. But it still stood in the way. It is clear now. Now, I think we can gather some twist beer. We need to pick a lot of that. The antidote for the poison dwarves. Might as well start picking some dwarf-made swords, helmets, and shields. Or the other quest. Might even be able to get it all. I don't know. We need to pick a lot of those. But we also need the twist beard. And I'm actually just doing all of this as we go to the work lair that we need to visit for the other quest. We have a lot of quests that can only be done there, so we might as well get going. I'm not even sure, but maybe that's one of the entrances. There's gotta be another one further up ahead. We need twist spear, at least the twist spear. I don't mind too much if we cannot pick up all these shields and swords and everything, but he's attacking me. Yeah, come here. I don't want to get all the twist beard, because I don't know if we'll get a better chance of doing so than right now. It's just that the twist beard seems to be actually... Well, you could also pick some of that up. Back in Rung Shakam? No thank you. There should be enough twist beard in here. I'm not going back there. In fact, I see one already. I mean, we're just halfway through, but certainly beats going back to the orc camp again. Okay, twist beard over here. Yeah, we should... 8, 9, I see 2. We need 3, so I'm confident. Should be able to do it. So we have all the swords we need. We need 1 more helmet, 2 more shields. I mean, we have all the twist bird in here, but we are so close at getting all the gear we need to collect that might as well do that too, right? I mean, come on. The last helm. Second to last shield. Roots, of course. Come on, what now? Kheled-zaram, the mirror mirror. A shame that it's frozen. You leave me alone. Thank you. Okay, dwarf mage shield. Last one. Now we gotta find a way into the Warg den, which I think it's through here. Gadh Ujáf, I think that's the one we've been looking for. We'll find out soon enough. Yeah, we have all the wargs. This is the place we were looking for. Jeez, lots of wounds. Okay. Collecting the work belts, we also needed that. Now you might have remembered when we were exploring the upper path over the ledge over there, we saw a treasure cache, and I think it was around here. Yep, there it is. And here we'll also find some of the dwarf scouts we need to rescue. There's a lot of things to do in here. A lot of different things. I will see the sun again. You have my endless thanks. We will all see the sun again. With you in this one. Now, once again, I think there's not a way of coming here from up top. If it was, I would feel like such an idiot if there was another way of coming here. But so far, I haven't found another way. I don't remember if there was another way. I thought there was, but it seems I was wrong. There's someone using stealth, and the thing is, I'm not sure if it's one of the Warg bosses we need to fight. No, just a regular guy. In that case, we're gonna keep clearing the camp. We still got a few scouts left to find, and I'm not sure if they are around here or maybe inside the cave. There's a cave somewhere around here that also has a lot of works inside. By the looks of it, yeah, I say it now. There is one more scout in here, and hopefully the last one, it's gonna be inside the cave. At least I hope that's the case. You have my endless thanks. Well, we're actually missing 3 of these guys. Defeat Naurnash, defeat Crank. We have 4 works that are like very important and strong works, but we also gotta defeat the leaders of the pack, and I think those 2 are outside. In any case, well, this cave is actually really small. Zagaf, Muzuk, and there are different paths you can take. Of course, I'll do my best to explore it all. Alright, here we have Zaunak, which... it's not the same Zaunak we fought before for the Trophy Hunter did. But what are the odds 2 works will have the exact same name? Okay, another mining scout here. Messen scout, not mining scout. Maybe he was mining, maybe he wasn't, I don't know. Lots of wounds. Maybe I shouldn't be as reckless as I've been with these words. Some of those wounds are really nasty. Another missing scout, awesome. You have my endless thanks. Alright, Grandmas we have here. Repeated Grandmas. What else do we have in here? I'm not gonna be as reckless, but I still think I gotta fight. It's better if I fight 3 or 4 of these guys at once. Maybe not dozens of them as I had been doing. That's too much, but... defeated Ogarbur. We only need to find Mangath, I believe. Naurnash. Okay, well, that's for another quest. That's still good. And Mangath. The last scout too. Okay. They were going to... You're just in time. Glad to hear. Defeat Khrank. But Khrank, I am quite sure, can only be found outside a cave. So that's where we're headed next. Now, what is the exit again? This one. And just like that, we're about to complete our Work Slayer tier 1, so that's also really good. Oh, come on. Quite sure Kakak is supposed to be around here somewhere. It's gotta be. Come on. I forgot how to find him. Work Slayer of Azanulbizar. Awesome. Work Slayer of Azanulbizar advanced. Works may be devious beasts, but they cannot outwit a dwarf. Now, for the advanced tier, we need 160 of them. That might take a little bit longer to do. Now, it seems as if we need to find a way up. And I have no idea how to get there. But if you've been paying attention to the map, that's also the place where we need to pick the resin from the trees. At this point, I think our best bet is just maybe leaving from the south. Something tells me I'm about to regret this, but I gotta find another way up. I hope I'm right. Come on. Christ. Well, at least there's one resin tree in here. But I still think this is not where I need it to be. Not fully. I gotta find a way up. And I don't see a way up. And I think if there were to be a way up from this point, then the dwarves wouldn't need to establish a foothold in Khur Azan. I don't know. Seems I found a way up. It's not what I would have liked, but I was running out of ideas. Okay. You also gotta show me where Khur is. I don't see him. It's supposed to be... Oh, okay. There. Right there. It was a regular mob. Come on. So yeah, there's a path from here. So we could have technically gotten Khur on our way back to Zirakashar on the last episode. But, well, had I remembered that, I would have done so. I thought all works we needed were to be found down at their den where we were. And of course, after I have completed it, it's coming back to me now. Khur was not there, but I don't think the quest gave us any indication about that. In any case, we still gotta go back to Zirakashar to turn in some of the quests that we can advance. I think we can complete most of those. Most of those. Almost all of it, so that we can continue with the war at Azanulbizar. Because I think we won't be able, or well, we would technically be able to return to Amdân, but it's not gonna feel natural if we do. So we gotta knock out all of this before we continue the main quest. This is fine work you have done today, friend. Those you freed owe you their life. If we could only tell her about Elskur. I mean, that would have saved Beriathan a lot of trouble in the present day. And now that begs the question, why not any single dwarf? Why not didn't Hermáth tell her about the necklace and leave that to us? Well, I don't know, maybe we'll get an answer to that. I require your assistance again, friend. The scouts rescued are recovering from their ordeal. While we wait for their return, we need help covering the other areas they were to inspect. Kamaz-kala, really? Durshul, I was already there. Cloudy Head Pass, Muru Azog, Rungshakam. Some of those places we've already been, some of those places we haven't. But why? Why do you love to send us on so many backtracking things?
Excellent. Now we shall melt it down.
Fill that cauldron there. It shall take some time to melt, so you can take this bucket I just filled. Bring it to the walls and replenish the supplies there. When you have finished, meet me once more in Amdân. Alright, we gotta fill the cauldrons, and I believe those should be, yeah, here in the battlements. I mean, such is the nature of war, but it's still so cruel in a way, even for orcs, to be greeted with a cauldron of hot resin. That's disturbing to just think about. So I'm glad we are on the other side of the cauldrons, at least. Alright, here we have an army of the Temamir, I guess. And, oh god, for whatever reason, We need to scout. Ah, but wait a second. I'm not sure if this location here, if Rungshakam is connected with this path in here, because that would save us some trouble, but since I'm not sure, I'd much rather scout Rungshakam at the very least. In case we cannot come back here through other ways. I mean, you knew the dwarves were missing, you knew something had happened to them. Why didn't you give us the quest of scouting all these places at the same time as you gave us the quest to rescue the dwarves? You would have saved us some time, and that would have been a very strong argument as to why you should come to Ziraxigil first. Now that I have replayed this, I still think it's better if you come here first, but the argument it's not as strong as it would have been if we were given this quest sooner. At least it's not that far. That's something that I have also forgotten to mention, but I mean, the map looks huge, but in reality it's just a small portion of the map. If you look at the map of the present day, it's just a little bit more than a third of what the actual map was. So this is a distance that you can really walk or ride around so fast that the backtracking is almost not annoying, almost. A deadly perch from which trolls bombard those below with boulders. Yeah, we already knew that. You didn't need to have us come back here for us to know that. We already knew, basically. Alright, we're gonna master back in Azanulbizar. Most of the quests we can turn in there. From Amdân, actually. We can then scout some of the other locations we need. Here in Amdân, we also need to look for Thromur, Frerin's esquire, so well, we will be advancing the main quest as well, I guess. But first, there are a couple more things we can do. Oh, the kings have already come back? It seems interesting. Yeah. Yeah, they are already coming back. All dwarves are getting ready for the final assault, it seems. So we should be getting ready too. What do we have here?
Bring it here! Time runs short! I have prepared the poison's antidote.
You did a fine job collecting the twist beard. I have prepared the poison's antidote. Administer it to our fallen comrades here and in the nearby camps. If I am correct, they should feel relief right away. And as luck has it, they were going to... just in time, yeah. Most of the dwarves are already here. I am saved. Let me flee this wretched place. No, we cannot leave yet. It's the same dialogue as the missing scouts. So, some of it works, some of it maybe doesn't. But, well, they are all around here. That's good. So, good news, Herash. Your antidote worked. So at least there's that.
You saved many lives today.
They will live to fight on. Some of them don't seem to want to fight on. Just so you know. So, what do we have here? We have completed Iskas of the Haban'akkâ, and now we have a new edit for Uskas. This is another reputation that takes a long while to max out. Not as long. We've been making good progress, but we're almost done with the area, and we still have a lot of things to do. So this is the new deed. This is the deed we just completed. Vendor discount, basically the title and some LOTRO points. You have reached the rank of Iskas within the Haban'akkâ of Thráin. And 5 LOTRO points. Alright. So far so good. This, I think it's another dwarven camp we had already visited. Yeah. It's a shame there's nothing else in here, but well, we had already explored that portion of the camp. Just gotta turn in some of these other quests. Re-explore some of the other camps. We had already explored. And after that, I guess we'll be ready to move on.
These are fine furs, indeed.
Once we get the stench off them, they'll be made into blankets, cloaks, lining, and other items to protect our army from this biting chill.
The enemy trembles when they approach our walls.
Well, at least there's that. A grim task this. We shall collect the bodies of our brothers when there is more time, and honor their deeds. Yeah, I'm sure we will. We will. You have defeated the Wargs and their sires? Well done, friend. We have dealt a solid blow to the enemy this day.
You have done a great service for the Haban'akkâ. You have done well.
Haban'akkâ, yeah. You know, I'm not that good with the language. I have given up by now. Well, not given up, but not paying too much attention to it. Anyway, you have done well, but new information gathered by our scouts informs us that the top 2 champions were not among the defeated. Unfortunately, we don't know who they are, but the scout heard goblins saying that a missive with the Wargs' name will be arriving at Durshul soon. Go grab that missive from the goblin messenger, will you? Then we shall deal with these so-called champions. No way. No. Champions of the Wargs. But that's not Durshul, that's Kamaz-kala. But yeah, that's the other quest that I remembered at Kamaz-kala, the couriers. I told you about it. You remember, right? We cannot advance this for now. Find Thromur. We'll be getting to that eventually. We are in the middle of this one. We're in the middle of this one too. Okay. We just gotta find Thromur. I saw him. I just don't remember where. Where was the last time I saw him? Oh yeah, there he is. And an easy dwarf appears to be searching Amdân for something.
Hermáth, you must help me.
Ah, Thromur, you say. How go things with Frerin? Do you find the work illuminating? Being Frerin's esquire is the highest honor of my life, my friend. However, I may not be able to keep this role once he finds out what has happened. Talk to me in a moment. I need to be sure no one is listening. Alright, spit it out. What happened?
I think we can talk safely here.
As you know, my master Frerin dealt a crippling blow to the orc chieftain Urro. Urro got away with his life, but he was one hand lighter that day. From that day, Urro's hand has hung from Frerin's belt, and my master has not lost a battle since. Thromur looks around again nervously, then continues in a whisper. This morn, while I was tending Frerin's armor, I noticed that the hand was gone. My master goes to war today without the luck of that grisly trophy. Please, Hermáth, look into this matter in my stead. If I were to do so, it would draw attention and the others may believe Frerin has lost his luck. The morale of the entire army is at stake. Start with Strashik. He was on watch last night and may have seen something. And, but... where is Strashik? That's another dwarf I think I have seen, but I don't remember where. Oh, the portion of the camp I told you we had already explored. I was wondering what was there. Alright. So, it seems I'm a couple steps ahead of the game, in a way. But, once again, I don't remember too much of what happens in here. So, I'm just guessing, reading the environment. It's good to see that I am on to some things, but these are just educated guesses. Aye, it was supposed to be my watch last night, but Tevak took over for me. Something I ate is wreaking havoc with my gods. Trust me, you don't want details. No, I don't. No, I don't. I hope you get better, of course. It's a shame you weren't able to fulfill your watch post, whatever, but no, I don't want any details. Tevak. God. Okay, here we have Frerin. He is not wearing his armor, as you can see. King Thráin. Ah, Thorin. Good to see you. It's amazing. It's mind-blowing being able to meet Thorin.
At your service and your family.
What else do we have in here? I don't remember. I mean, there are a lot of housing items and cosmetic items, and the essences not that useful. What do we have in here? Ancient sword sheets, cracked lances, night touch furs, sinister wings. I think we have a couple of all this, so maybe we can get a little hand with the reputation of the Haban'akkâ. Yeah. It's gonna be really quick, I promise. Yeah, Garliv, be a little bit patient with me. We're almost done. We're almost done. That's what I... Alright. So, we got a new universal optional ingredient. Tevak is supposed to be somewhere around here. Yes, I was on Strashik's watch, but I stepped away for a moment. Savannah came by and told me that there was hot soup in the main tent. She took over my watch for a very short while so as I could grab a bowl. Come to think of it, when I came back, she seemed surprised to see me. Well, at least she is not far away now. I relieved Tevak for a short while. I am ashamed to say that I may have been distracted. You are not going to believe me, but I am sure that I saw a ghost. I was passing by the broken up statue when I saw something out the corner of my eye. A flittering of fabric, white-grey like some bleached bones. I thought it was someone's cloaks or something similar, but it vanished through the gap in the wall and was gone. I looked everywhere I could, but there was nothing to be found. Suddenly, I heard a sound back at Tevak's post, so I rushed back. It was just Tevak, however, returning with soup still in his beard. I mentioned not what I saw, as I knew it would be met with disbelief. Perhaps in the light of day you will find something I may have missed in the dark. Yeah, well, as chance has it, we are just greeting a new day, so yeah, I should definitely be able to find something else under the sunlight. But Thromur is not gonna like that. We have been running circles around camp and we still don't know what happened.
Welcome back, my friend.
Please, tell me what you have found. Nothing, basically.
I wonder if some illness is spreading through the camp.
3 guards for 1 shift. And one of them is ill, you say? That is very interesting, for my own reason for not being alert last night, well, was exactly the same as his. I wonder if some illness is spreading through the camp. That would be a disaster, with all of us in such close quarters. I am fine today, however. I also thought it was something I ate. And what is this about Sevena saying a ghost? Nonsense, there must be some other explanation. Please, my friend, examine the area where this so-called ghost was seen. There must be more to this. Now, I think the area of the supposed ghost, if memory serves me right. No. No, memory didn't serve me right this time. Oh, what do we have here? There are footprints in the mud. Interesting. The footprints lead to a gap in the wall. This gap in the wall. There is mud here. Did someone go through the gap? Alright, so I was right in my hunch. This was the place. And then scrap of fabric. Okay, I missed it. A scrap of grey white fabric.
You look like you have found something.
Please tell me that's in your hand. Nothing so morbid, but we're getting close.
Vengeance for Thror.
The scrap of cloth that you brought me looks like it could have come from the cloaked figure Sevena thought she saw. Perhaps the tailor Avoki can tell you more about the fabric. Well, she is right here, thankfully.
It could have come from a cloak.
It is nothing special, just a common weave. There is plenty of ripped fabric here. Go on and look through the sacks if you like. I haven't the time to do so for you, obviously. A few cloaks, but not of the correct color. What about this one? Same thing. Same thing. You found a torn cloak. Interesting.
Leave me to my work. The day grows short, and the piles grow taller and taller.
That sack? Dratro brought that lot around for repair. Ask him and leave me to my work. The day grows short and the piles grow taller and taller. What's going on? A torn cloak? Grayish? Aye, I remember it well. You tell Shalom that he can break his own clothing to Avoki for repairs from now on. I am no courier, no matter the dwarf. Well, at least we got a name. You look like you bring news. Yeah, some.
Shalun? I should have known.
Shalun? I know him well indeed. This would not be the first time he has disrespected Frerin, but even I did not think he would stoop so low. Let us see what excuse he makes for this insult, this theft. Will you come with me, Hermáth? If you would bring your hammer, I would feel more at ease, though I should hope you need not use it. I don't know if we have enough time to go and confront Shalun today, Thromur, but don't worry that I will go with you. For the time being, though, this has been all on today's episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. Thank you so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the next one. Until then, my friends, stay safe, take care, good luck to you all, and I will see you later.